What is up? It's another episode of Dynasty Pylon. Bryon,
I told you
I'm just looking at the little green room down here, and all I see is this mother just yelling. And I'm like, is he telling me to start the show? But he's like just yelling, and I'm like, something's going on here.
I told you when I first jumped in, I happened to look down, and I just see Bryon go. Like, I was like, "What is happening over there?" That's when he pulled his mic out.
I love football. Football is my number one sport. But playoff basketball means so much to me, especially in Chicago, because this is how I grew up. You know, with Jordan, stuff like that. So on a Bulls game and they're effing up, just the anger, like all of a sudden just comes out. Like I need to go play a game of football after watching basketball because it makes me so angry. Like, stop being so damn soft. What's wrong with you?
Oh my gosh. I'm like, all right, this man's on another one right now. I'm like, I don't think I have anything going wrong. I'm pretty sure I have everything up. All right. So today we're gonna talk about a little bit the news. I know we're gonna talk about certain move that just made like not too long ago. And then we're gonna talk about Kancey, and that's gonna be the only rookie we're gonna talk about today. I didn't bring up anybody else, even though I said we were. We could probably do that next week if we want.
Okay.
I think Kalijah Kancey is the only one that really matters right now. I mean, we have 2 weeks until the draft. Right now we're 15 days away. Kancey might be a move that someone makes right now. Like you're talking about multiple teams are talking about dropping back because they like him so much at defensive tackle.
Right.
So you need to know who he is.
You're right. It's it's coming to the point where in 2 weeks, which I'm glad, like we've done the rookies evaluations for the past 2 seasons. And I somehow get lucky and time them just right. So we have 2 weeks. Next week we'll do a rookie mock draft. Like just not a full-on one, but Dynasty. So we'll do a 4-round rookie mock draft. We'll just join a room or I'll create a room, and then we'll have some people in there. We'll do that. So if you guys want to do that, I'll send the links out. Do one of those. And then today, I think if we get enough time, we'll do some mock drafts and we'll pick for certain players without the trades going on at random. So I'll give you guys some time. We'll pick 2 teams each, and I'll give you some time if you guys need to open up like a little tab about the team and whatever, because we talk about all 32 teams anyways.
Yeah.
So us 3 should be knowledgeable what team kind of needs. And so I'll just give you a couple of minutes or whatever. We'll talk about it. Unless you want to spin the wheel now, and then we can kind of like while you guys kind of.
Oh my God, you actually have a wheel? Because I was just gonna say that. I was like, we should have a wheel that we spin to pick our teams.
Yeah, man, I
like
always
that.
do that.
I got to spin the wheel. I was like, yeah, he's like reading my mind.
I got that. I'm just filling in the teams right now. I think I need one more team, and that is the. I can't figure out which team I'm missing. I have 31 teams on here.
That's because of the first round. Miami doesn't have a pick or something?
Yeah, Miami doesn't have a pick.
No, I put the Dolphins in there too.
Okay.
And I don't care. If you land on the Dolphins, you're gonna wait till round 3 or round 2.
2.
Well,
it might be 3. I don't know.
it's the Steelers.
Oh, the Steelers. Which is big to me because the Bears are trying to trade back with the Steelers.
I didn't put the Steelers in there. My bad. It's a good thing Derpy ain't here.
I know. First thing.
Right.
Yeah. What about my Steelers?
I know you got my Steelers on there.
Yeah. So anyways, all right. So if you guys want, we could do that if we have time. We'll do it after the collect. Or do you want it? You want time now, or you want time? Like how quick you think you're on your toes?
Let's get Kalijah Kancey now, and then as soon as we're done with that, let's jump right in. I think this would be fun.
Okay. All right. So is the mock draft? Yeah, of course, Anthony. It's always going to be on Sleeper. Trust me. I don't use anything.
If you don't believe, look at some of the videos he's done. When he's done the ESPN app, the NFL app. You gotta look at some of the videos, man.
Every year, I don't think I put a playlist. I probably should though.
You should.
There's
Playlist
every year. I revisit every app, okay, just to give them a chance if they had any updates or whatever. I go from Yahoo to NFL to ESPN to what's the other one? Flea Flicker, which I need to do this year. I didn't do it last year, but I did check it out. I just didn't stream it. Then I do MFL, which is another one I need to do. I didn't also stream that one. It's a little bit more. And then
you gotta do CBS fantasy this year too.
God damn, Mark, that got me beat me to the punch, bro.
He was saying
I wanted to give credit to one of our viewers who won a jersey last season. Okay,
Michael. Yep.
Michael told us, what about CBS? I'm like, what do you mean CBS? He's like, they have a drafting system too. I'm like, really? And I looked at it. I was like, I'll be damned. They have their own shitty website. So I was like, all right, we will add that to the list. So, but yeah, no, if I don't have a playlist of them. If I do go back and have time, I'll go look and search for them and then group them together so you guys can look at it. And then I'll just add it. But no, we do all our stuff on Sleeper. Mm-hmm. Sleeper, in my opinion, is the second elite one.
Yeah, we do the other ones.
MFL is up there, but the problem is you have to pay for the subscription.
Yeah, exactly.
Where Sleeper is, it's free. So fantasy NFL fantasy be cheating? How so? Because I don't think they even are capable of cheating. If anything,
and of course, James wants his punters.
Punters on Sleeper, really?
ESPN is good sometimes.
We need real football players be on there, so I'm not even. I'm not going there.
I want to know how evaluate how ESPN's better for me, and then we revisit this. I don't think so. I've played on ESPN.
We do the other ones to just remind ourselves of like
why,
and not to take Sleeper for granted. Be like, oh yeah, this is why we like Sleeper.
No, Sleeper's usually the first one that updates. Like I used Sleeper.
That's true.
Years ago, way before I even made a full transition, and I was using Sleeper before because I was on NFL for the longest time and ESPN for the longest time, and I just used Sleeper for the updates before, and now there's other sources out there that I'll be looking at, like different apps and stuff, or different websites, or just follow specific people, and I'll get my news before and then I'll just go to my actual NFL leagues or ESPN leagues and make the transaction or whatever, like injury news and stuff. That's always like everyone's got like, damn, like he's out. I got to know if I need to pick up the other guy or, whatever.
I feel like that's the only complaint you can have about Sleeper. It's too good. If you pay attention, it's going to make you a better fantasy football player. That's the only complaint you can have.
And it makes people who don't pay attention better.
Yep.
Because it gives them everything. Yeah.
Gives
NFL
them everything.
Updates late and it runs slow. I still don't know how that's cheating. If anything, that doesn't help your argument.
Right.
If it's late and it runs slow, or is it because you get your news before, so you make your moves before? So if that's what you mean by cheating. Because if you ask me, I would title, fantasy football or NFL fantasy be garbage is what I would have. That's just me. That's just me.
Sometimes I feel like Sleeper had people like in the stadiums because I get a notification that someone scored before I'd see it on TV.
Remember we were at that Eagles-Cardinals game?
Yeah.
As stuff was happening, we would see
that you see someone rip off the field, and you would say, "I wonder what happened." And Sleeper would say, "Update."
Right there and then, it was like that was fast. That was fast. So I don't know, but yeah, no.
He's like whispering in someone's ear, and then you getting the updates on Sleeper as he's whispering in the guy's ear.
Sleeper's so good that they update the touchdown before the player even crosses the end zone.
Right? They're like, oh, he's gonna get it here. Touchdown.
The sleeper guy should tells the player, hey, you actually tore your ACL. Hey, I'm just letting you know this is what actually happened.
They wrote the script. They wrote the script.
They get the scripts. They get the scripts from the offices. They're like, we know what's gonna happen when it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So but yeah. Do you want to voice your opinions on this recent trade, or do you want to go with Cansey first?
We can talk about this recent trade.
Okay, all right. Mark, go ahead, kick it off with well, not trade, but signing.
Or the signing.
Signing.
Yeah.
So what, the OBJ?
Yeah.
1 year up to 18 million. I'm assuming it's incentive laden.
Yeah, so it's 15 million. Pretty much is the
15.
Yeah, that's what it's.
It's basically 15 guaranteed, almost pretty much.
Yeah, maybe you have Pro Bowl, All Pro, Super Bowl incentives.
Other BS on top of
all
it.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you? How do you guys feel? Is this good? This is bad? Does it benefit Lamar? Does it benefit OBJ? What are the Ravens thinking? Like, I want to know what you guys really thought, because I have mine, and I'm gonna. I'll see why they did it. I just want to hear what you guys said. What?
I see why they did it.
Okay, why?
Because they have a quarterback who's, I mean, granted, he wants his money, but he also has been crying about not having anyone to throw the ball to. Well, not crying, but talking about not having anyone to throw the ball to.
I mean, because he hasn't.
Because he hasn't, which is he hasn't outside of Andrews. They got rid of the offense coordinator. They're bringing in the new one, probably also with like, hey, I want some weapons to be able to run this offense.
Okay.
And I heard that he was actually close to signing with the Jets, but then at the last minute, the Ravens were like, "Oh no!"
The Jets had an offer out there for 1 year, $13.5 million, right? And everyone thought it was done. It was a done deal, and I was like, "No," because I don't need that on my team. I need Garrett Wilson to be the number one guy, not Odell Beckham Jr. So selfish, but
they're like, hold my beer.
Yeah, and they went and did it, and it kind of works for the Ravens, I guess, because I mean, if Lamar comes back, you got someone to bring him into camp early, right? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't come back, you got someone to kind of build around to bring in another quarterback in that when you don't have any weapons at all. So I guess that I understand it, and it's a 1 year deal. There's no such thing as bad 1 year deals because you're not trapped in it for multiple years. But I feel like it's a farce because it's still once a 1 year deal. Lamar's looking at it like, well, why would I still sign with you? Because all you're gonna do is say, all right, I'll give you your money, and then next year Odell Beckham walks, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm back to not having wide receivers again. I feel like it's still a farce, and I can see them, taking Odell, or what if they grab one of these other quarterbacks, to back up Huntley because you don't think he'll make it through the entire season. I can see that happen too. I can see the Ravens even trading up and maybe getting Hooker. So, I mean, all these moves required a wide receiver. So I understand why the Ravens did it.
Okay.
So you think they would trade up? You don't think they try to stay where they are and get Johnstone? I think that's his name, Quinn Johnstone.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think they would. I don't know.
You have him and Odell with Andrews. Now all of a sudden your offense looks a little more legit.
I mean, yeah. They have to have someone else, and it could get Dobbins if he could stay healthy. That'd be really great too.
Okay. Oh yeah, that too. That would be. I'm sure Martin would love that.
I think he'll be fine. Dobbins will be fine. It's going to be not in as bad situation as the last couple of years. Anthony Price says it's an OBJ. It's on OBJ. He can get hurt and he still can get paid. James says the Lamar Jackson situation, in my opinion, I don't think they're still gonna rely on the run pass option. Harbaugh adjusted with Lamar and Jackson and his play style in order to succeed. That's the only man I think will remain the same. Okay. But that being said, look, Bryan, you're a father of how many?
2.
Okay. At any point, did they just constantly nag you for certain things?
Every single day.
And you just kind of gave in, like, Daddy, I want this tour, I want this tour, I want this certain candy or whatever the hell, right? And you're like, all right, shut up. If I buy you this, will you shut up for the rest of the day? You ever done that? Okay.
15 minutes ago.
Okay. Look, I'm just saying at some point that the Ravens had to finally sign Lamar over this deal, right? They still haven't done this. Now they're gonna go out and like, all right, well, we can't. He's not budging. We can't sign him. Let's go get him a new toy. Maybe he'll like it, and maybe he'll stay. But here's my viewing of it. Look, OBJ is about to go into the season at 31 years old, and the same ACL tear on the same knee.
Yep.
You can't tell me that and the second one wasn't even a freaking contact hit. Like he just caught the ball and then he rolled. It wasn't even. Did he even catch it? I don't even know.
He did catch the ball, but he literally cut.
Ball. Yeah.
He just cut on it and just tore. I was like, what?
Yes. So look, he's already an aging receiver. Okay. And OBJ is not going to be the guy to get you the Super Bowl. Like, what are you going to bring in like another guy? Like, I mean, who do you have there? You have Nelson Aguilar, OBJ, Devin Duvernay, and Rashad Bateman.
Okay? Yeah, Bateman is the one I was thinking. That's Bateman,
right? Okay,
but now if you draft a quarterback, a wide receiver in the first round, now you have two talented wide receivers to go with your tight ends. You can run two tight ends because you have two. You still have the tight ends.
You still have the one. I still don't think that they trust in Bateman. Bateman, we know what he's good. OBJ, I don't know how long he's gonna last.
What I want to remind you about OBJ is the Super Bowl. He was the best wide receiver in that Super Bowl. He was going to be MVP
2 years ago.
That's not a wrong statement. It's not a wrong statement. But you understand why you're looking into him. It's possible that he could be.
A team tried to bring him in last year. A team just wasn't ready to bring him in, and they said no, your physical is not ready. So now you're telling me that now it's already been 2 years since then. I get it. I understand what they brought him in. They brought him for the name, but I don't think he has anything left in the tank. I don't care. Like what you say, like that's just my opinion. People might be out there. Yeah, he has something. Yeah, but for how long? And I don't think he's gonna like. People don't realize when you're in your 30s in this game, it's you're old. Like you, it's a young man's game.
I hear you, but you know what? It's not. Most of the time, exactly what you're saying is 100% right.
Yeah, but his knee is not 20s.
But it's a 1 year deal. That's that's why I'm saying because it's a 1 year deal. You're not even. Well, he made it through most of the season even last time. So he's going. I think it's going to be rusty coming in. But I think by week 4 he's going to look really good. OBJ has been keeping his body in shape. He's going. I mean, there's some people that just are in shape all the time. Jerry Rice played at 41 and had 1,000 yards, for Seattle. So there's some people that have that in them. I think OBJ is going to have a year in him. That's not the problem. The problem is if Lamar's signing with this team long term, this is not a long term answer.
That's the issue there. I was going to go to.
Yeah,
how many is he?
But that's why I think they have to draft someone in the draft.
After the 1 year, yeah, I know, but they haven't been very successful at that. We don't know what they're going to do. Now we would assume that they're going to get,
Addison, Jordan Addison, or something like that.
We would assume that, and then next year we would assume that they do the same thing, because thinking about JSN, Quentin Johnson, Jordan Sanders, Zay Flowers, I think Zay Flowers would be a good fit. Maybe Jalen Hyatt. I don't know. We'll see at that point because they're in the late 20s or early 20s.
They're somewhere around 19, that range. They're 19 or 20 or something. No, they're 22. 22. I'm sorry, 22.
So the thing is, next year is going to be a receiver-heavy draft class.
It really is.
They're going to grab probably one of these guys, because after Jalen Hyatt and Josh Downs and Cedric Tillman, it's like the rest of the guys are risks. Like as much as I like Nathaniel Dell and Mingo and who's the other one? A.T. Perry. I just don't think that they're going to be a guy that's going to be like a forever keeper. Like he might be on the first term, and then we don't know. Rather than next year, they're going to bring another receiver, and that's the thing. It's Lamar's going to think about this, and he seems like a smart guy. So I don't think he's going to really want to sign anything, a great long term, unless they promise him weapons.
Yep.
Because then Andrews is going to be like, all right, well, if we're not winning here, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Here's the other thing. How old is Mark Andrews?
27?
Yeah, 27, 28, something like that. Let me see.
So, well, I guess you got Isaiah Likely, so I'm not too worried
He's
about
27.
That,
yeah.
So you do have someone
under him. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good. You're good at tight end for a while.
Mm-hmm. And Likely's more likely going to be. I didn't do that on purpose, but more than likely going to be that receiver type. I did not do that on purpose. 1 out of 10 time chances are tags.
Yeah, to be
on wants the chance to tag Lamar again next year. That's the thing, though.
But you have to pay him something because you won't be able to do the transition or the non-exclusive tag when you do a second one. So the cap hit would be something like $58 million.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be something,
and it seems to be getting higher every year by small increments. Teams are saying that he's still extremely explosive. So I'm kind of defending the 1-year contract. Might be aging, but he will be fine. Look at Antonio Brown, for example, who played in his Thursday.
It's hard. I hate
you. Do you realize how many receivers? Do you realize how many receivers have done this? It's a very thin margin of names that anybody can name. Like,
I feel like receivers they really fall off 31, 32. So I feel like this might be 1 year that you'll be okay. You know, but once again, this is not a long-term fix.
If he had one ACL, I'd be on board with that. But it's 2 on the same knee. And this is what worries me. It's 1 year. I get it. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, it's 1 year. It's 1 year. But how much of that 1 year is it going to give me? That's my problem.
Yeah, but it's probably incentive laden. So, like, even if he does get hurt, something happens and it only costs him $5 million. You know, it's something like that. You know, it's like if he has to play 10 games, he gets $5 million. He plays 15 games, he gets another $5 million. You know, like it's escalating. But if he plays a full season, he gets $15 million. So I don't think the money thing is going to be a problem. Plus, the NFL teams, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket for them. That's not a big problem. It's just it doesn't really solve any issues there. It just it's like a pretty like wrapping paper, but that doesn't do anything for the present. It's just
I'm not moving up Lamar's rankings because of this moves. I'm not moving that offense any higher in the rankings because of this move. Like if you bring in a certain guy to a team that changes things, OBJ is not that guy.
They're changing the entire offense. That's another big thing. The entire offense is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you need to do this deal because you really need Lamar to be there in camp.
Right.
Yeah, they need to figure this out.
So OBJ takes one good hit. It might not even take a hit at all. If he takes a wrong cut like he did at the Super Bowl, you don't know. I'm very and it's he could be 26 years old, and I'd still be worried because of that knee. I'm not. I just don't think
who's had multiple surgeries on the knee. Deshaun Watson. What? Deshaun Watson is another guy who's had multiple surgeries. Deshaun Watson has torn 3 ACLs.
Yeah, but it was like
so. There's some people
2 on one knee and 1 on the other, right?
Yep,
I
2
feel
on
like
one knee and 1 on the other. And
but for receivers, their job literally is cuts. Every move. Deshaun cuts. I see it, but he doesn't have to all the time. He can stay in the pocket and run like 10 yards laterally and doesn't have to make a cut. Name a route that you don't have to do a cut on.
I mean, for OBJ, I think his problem is he's going to have a problem also with his explosion. Route. I wonder if he can jump. I wonder how that is affected. His jumping ability and his jumping to the side or cutting out of bounds or turning for a football, things that he's known for. I wonder how that's going to affect them. But I'm hoping that the all teams do some due diligence against that, because those are the questions I would be having. You know, a whip route, because they're doing a lot of whip routes now in this NFL. If it's a new style offense with spread offense, I wonder if they're really checking those things out.
Yeah, I'm just worried of the 9 routes that are given. I can't think of a single one that's not going to affect it, because within the first 5 yards, if they give him pressure, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe they don't even pressure him at all, but it's still going to be difficult, whatever route it's going to be. Even if it's easy as a 5-yard in, it doesn't matter what you give me. He's going to have to plant that foot one way or the other, and then he's going to have to put a lot of weight on just that one knee. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I don't think it's going to elevate this offense that much by a big dramatic move. Now, if you put somebody who's roughly around the same age, like DeAndre Hopkins. Now, if this was DeAndre Hopkins, we would be talking a little bit different about this situation. But it's not. It's OBJ. So we would actually probably be excited about this, to be honest. I know Mark would.
Until Lamar Jackson shows he's playing, I don't know.
Yeah,
until we know what's going on. Yeah.
I think we'll have a better idea of that after the draft. Because if like the Colts don't trade up and they don't take a quarterback, then obviously,
Yep. Well, so I think what will happen will be interesting because we're talking about, once again, the Cardinal pick is what's really going to be really interesting. So if Seattle jumps to 3, which is, they're the second team that's telling everybody. If Seattle jumps to 3, Anthony Richardson's off the board. I think that goes for Seattle, Detroit, Raiders, or Tennessee. All 4 of those teams will be going to Anthony Richardson. If Will Levis is left, I can see Indianapolis taking, Anderson.
They'll be forced to, in a way. Yeah, they just have to.
It's like I can't. Well, maybe they just don't. I don't want Will Levis because they've gotten really quiet on the Lamar. Instead of say deny, they've gotten a lot more quiet.
Yeah, that's the one team who hasn't flat out said any like we already have our guy, or we're just not interested in that route. They just keep coming out. We're exploring all options at the moment.
So that makes me wonder, like if we see that and we know something, if we see smoke, it's fire somewhere. They're not going with Gardner Minshew as their only option.
No. But if they have to,
Mac Jones.
I think I've heard that this whole Mac Jones trade stuff is not going to happen.
Oh, is it not going to happen now?
I don't see that happening either, to be honest. But yeah, we will see. It's in 2 weeks. The draft is happening, and in 2 weeks, trades will happen that day.
Oh, yeah.
We might see players that you never even thought might have moved. Like last year, there's not a single person that would have said AJ Brown was going to the Eagles that day. It just happened.
Yep.
Like there was no rumors, no nothing. It just happened. So we might see big names going somewhere else on draft day 1. So he also says just figured out a solution for that. I'm just having the opposite side of his bad knee. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which route. Regardless of whatever route you have.
You got post, you have a flag route or corner route, you have your bench route, you have you have side breaking no matter what side you're going on, your curls, your benches, like it's always one of those knees are going to be used. You need both 2 good knees no matter what.
It doesn't matter which route. There isn't a route that a receiver isn't going to dip his hips on to make the turn and then fight for the ball. Like they just.
I could probably. What you think? Yeah, 1 yard out. You have your stick route. You have your stick and go route. You have your hitch. You got your hitch and go. You have your bench. You have your stick plant. You have your curl. You have your corner, your post, your high post. I mean, your dig. I mean, there's no matter what you're doing, your drag. No matter what you're doing, you're cutting.
Even on a go route,
your whip on the go because you got to get past press coverage, right? So you have to get past that.
There's no matter what you're gonna do, there's gonna be some type of movement. There is not a single DB in their right mind that's gonna let a receiver let him do his thing.
You see Odell Beckham come up, first thing you'll do, you're pressing him. Show me you can get off press coverage.
You're pressing him, or if you're not pressing
and I'm hitting his knee. I'm hitting his knee just all the time.
Jesus. All right. Okay.
Hey, this is football, man.
Raiders will trade back. I don't believe that they will make a quarterback that early. Take quarterback that early.
I think the Raiders will take Will Levis. I think the Raiders will. Yep, that'll be the team that take Will Levis at 7.
I think so too. If he's
sure
sitting
Jimmy G
there,
will be thrilled.
Yeah. Jimmy G's gonna be like,
why everywhere I go?
I think at some Will Levis isn't going to escape the top 10, which kind of sucks. I don't really like him. I don't think he's that good. And I don't think a lot of people don't like that he's that good. Like whatever NFL team see, that it's different from what we see, but I mean,
I just don't like
we have a video of Will Levis, and Brian, you already know how I feel about him.
Yep.
And
there's a position you don't need jacked. It's quarterback.
that's outside the discussion that what I'm talking about. Will Levis. Will Levis himself is just he's not. There's too much work that needs to be done on him, and he's not going to be able to do it within the first year. You take him in your dynasty drafts. You're not going to play him, and if you are, there's not only a bad situation with that NFL team, but there has to be a bad situation with your roster as well.
So then why would the Raiders be a perfect spot for him then?
Say what?
Jimmy G out. So the Raiders would be a perfect spot for him then.
It would be a good. I just don't like him. I just don't like him going to any team. But I think it would be a good spot for him. But if he's developed, Josh McDaniels is not a developer. That's all I'm saying.
We did good with Mac Jones.
Did he? Or did Mac Jones come in from Alabama and
Mac Jones might have been a bit different, but I'm just saying. Well, you say that, but you look at didn't have an offensive coordinator this past year, and look how horrible he was.
I think it'd be smart for the Raiders to trade back and then wait and bank on Hendon Hooker behind Jimmy G.
I think Hendon Hooker is going to be a first-round pick, and I think someone's going to trade in.
Yeah, but you don't have to go that far back. I'm just saying, go back a little deeper into the first, and then grab him. I don't know, closer to 18.
I don't think he passes
early
20s. I'll be surprised if Washington passed up on again.
I've seen mock drafts where we take him. I've seen mock drafts where Detroit takes him.
Yep,
and they're before us.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
You think Titans can trade up?
I think they will. They're the team that's trying to get to 3. They're the ones.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a mock draft today. We're gonna look at a actual mock draft while we do Canty today, and then see where he's landing on the most recent draft board that I pulled up, and we'll look at it. But there's rumors that they're trying to move it.
Out of the most mock drafts I've seen, it's either been the Colts or the Titans who trade with the Cardinals.
Yep.
Okay. Come from a Raiders.
It's because of the Titans. It's from the Titans. It's because of the Titans that the Colts are even contemplating trading up.
Yeah.
Titans
are probably gonna trade up a lot.
We got to trade up because otherwise someone will take our guy.
Mm-hmm. So come from a Raiders fan. I do like Will Levis, but Jimmy with at least 3-year contract, Raiders can wait. But you can't just rely on the one guy. If Jimmy goes down, you're gonna really have to rely on Will Levis, who's not ready. That's the issue. That's the issue. What I'm saying is like no matter where Levis goes, it's not going to be any situation where he's playable. His arm sucks.
Oh, this is the play-in game.
Yes, yes.
Realize it's the play-in
trade
game.
Back. Yeah.
We won the game. Thank God. Whew.
I like Hooker with the Raiders as well, but they would have to trade back a little bit.
I like Denver.
Only Raider fan would love Will Levis. I don't know about that. You're talking to one now, Anthony. So, not me specifically, but specifically James here. So,
I don't think it could be I think you could let Will Levis sit 2 years behind Jimmy G. Honestly.
No, I still don't know if he's going to get better. He's stiff. It's hard to teach stiffness. Like, I mean, the biggest thing that Anthony Richards, he's a fluid athlete, right? So, but you can work on his technique. When your technique is fine, but you're not a fluid athlete, you're stiff in movement, you can't teach someone how to move, Yeah. That's just what it is.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. We'll see it all pan out in like 2 weeks. So I'm excited. That's one of my favorite favorite days. I actually treat it like a holiday because I love watching the NFL draft, and I'm really contemplating on actually going to the stadium and watching it there. So,
really,
I
that's
think I might
interesting.
go. I
The
might
first
actually
night?
go. What?
The first night or the second night?
First night? What the hell?
So you're not going to be on our live stream?
Yes, I am.
You
The
can
hell?
be
From
from
the
the live from
stadium?
the stadium. We
Yes.
can hear him screaming. "Ah!" Or,
I would love to record the Cardinals fans' reaction if they pick the third. And if we're doing live stream, I might actually just interview somebody who's probably a hardcore Cardinal fan and say what they think, and then tell them, "Hey, is it cool? You want to be on live?" And I don't know. It's
I
still
can't believe that they would do
in the
that
works.
though.
Say what?
I have a hard time believing that the Cardinals will still pick the third, knowing that the season's really over for them already. The season's over, so why would you
Kyler
even?
Murray ain't playing. I don't think
Yeah.
he's playing. I don't think Kyler Murray's playing.
I think
really
that
don't.
they're tanking as hard as they can, and somehow they're going to end up with the second or third pick.
Mhm.
And they'll have a choice of whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So why not
I
pick up
fear
as
that
many picks as you want? You can fix your rest of your team. Fix everything else. Fix your D line.
so it would make sense to get Will Anderson if he's there. So
Exactly.
Speaking of D linemen, we have Clyde Cansey today. So I know you really like him a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about him while I pull up his video,
Most definitely.
Go for it.
All right. So we're going to talk about Kalijah Cansey, defensive lineman from Pittsburgh. The biggest thing about him you need to know is, first of all, he's 6'1". All right. So he is definitely on the small end of the height. He's 281 pounds. He runs a 4.67 40 at defensive tackle. He's explosive. He has short arms. He has small hands, but he runs a 1.64 a 10-yard split, which is almost wide receiver type of split. He's that explosive off the ball. His vertical is 33 inches, so it's okay. His broad jump is about 10 feet 6 inches, so that's okay. This guy is menacing. He went to Northwestern High School. He was a 3-star recruit, but he just has a motor on him. He's won every honor you could think from the ACC. Everything you could think of, he's won. He's hugely productive. He makes tackles. He's not the defensive tackle that we used to have. Those big guys that just plug up holes. He's going to be making all of your tackles beforehand. He's like having a linebacker at your position. He is very interesting. I enjoy watching him play, and you see how explosive, how he uses his hands. Though he's small, he's so explosive. He knocks people out the way. He's gonna knock the center back 50% of the time. You're not going to be able to defend this guy one-on-one. Look at that. That is nasty.
So very, very Aaron Donald-esque.
He is. Being at Pittsburgh, that's what you think of when you think
Pittsburgh,
of
same build,
same size,
same motor.
And he just always is ready to go. He knocks blockers off balance. He hits him in the stomach most of the time. That's the good thing about being 6'1". He has great leverage. He plays with great leverage all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. I love this guy, but he has to be attacking 3 technique. He's not going to be a blocking, sucking up blocking
Right.
guy. So.
There's no denying, the fact that he's length, like his arm length isn't there, and also like he's undersized, like that like you brought up,
because you're not. He's so quick off the ball. He's on you so fast. And we have a center problem, really, in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. You don't have great centers that could get off the ball and block these guys that are on them that fast. And he's going to be, all he has to do is watch Aaron Donald. That's all he has to do.
I mean, everything that you said is truth. But I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time to adapt that quickly. I mean, look, I'm not saying you're not wrong. It's just it's gonna be, like I said, I need to see it first. And I just don't know.
I think it depends.
It's going to be landing spot for me. It's going to be ultimately.
Exactly.
It's going to be where landing spot.
Exactly.
If the landing spot is right and he fits somewhere where he can be next to other players that are great, it'll fit perfectly for him. But if he goes to a defensive line that are atrocious and he's the guy, it's going to be a very difficult year for him.
He plays the run just as well as he plays the pass, honestly. I mid first round pick, so let's say he goes to I hate to say this, but Green Bay, or if he goes to Detroit. If Detroit gets him at 18, that team, he's going to dominate at that position in that division, and he's going to have a lot of sacks. And it's going to work out because you have Hutchinson come off the edge. That's a guy that works out there.
And what if they take like Tyrese Wilson or Tyrese with their other pick?
they could make that defensive line a nightmare. Depending on where he goes, you see what happened with Philadelphia. I think that's the type of place he needs to go to, a place that's going to push everyone and that's going to give everyone the opportunity to go.
His other brothers in the same line are going to make it easier for him. I'm just saying, if he, I think he'll end up in Seattle at like the 20th pick that they have.
Place. Oh, that's another.
They have like the 20th pick, I think so. I think him in Seattle would be a good spot.
And I can see him dominating in Seattle in the same division as Aaron Donald.
Yes. So and in that division, the quarterbacks there aren't really flashy. I mean, like I said, I don't think Kyler Murray's going to play. I really don't think Kyler Murray's going to play. Like I have a feeling he's going to be gone most of the season, if not play, because he was hurt towards the end. So,
I mean, I feel like what's the point of even playing him? So like, he gets worse
like I said
throughout the season.
I don't think he's going to play this season. So which puts the Cardinals in a situation where they're going to have, a slow QB who's not as quick as him. Geno Smith he's not fast, but he's quick enough. Yeah. So, but if I say he's in Seattle, who else has got there? The Niners. Sam Darnold is going to start. He ain't that quick. And then you got Stafford there, who's also not that quick. So Stafford if he ends up in Seattle,
walking in being the problem. He'll give you a sack immediately.
Yeah, like I would love to be a defensive lineman in that division because it is so easy to catch any of these guys starting first 4 weeks.
What's interesting about him, Kancey could also end up being the defensive end, especially because he's rushing skills. So if you move him a 4-3
like
defensive
move him
end,
around like they do with Donald, basically.
Exactly. So in that pass rush situation, now we know that we're going to put him somewhere on the end because we have defensive tackles that can do crazy things. And then now you're doing a twist stunt with a guy who's that explosive, that fast off the line, that much leverage.
Absolutely.
And then tackles have problems with guys that are smaller like that,
Yeah. So it's it'll be interesting, but let's see where there's a good chance. I'm gonna look at the latest mock draft that we usually use a mock draft database. The San Diego Union Tribune came out with theirs yesterday, and Kalijah Kancey is in the first round, like you predicted. So we both. So let me pull that up real quick. That way everybody sees what I'm seeing. So, where's he at? Right here. Saints.
Ooh, that's another good place.
Saints and 30. So that's not a bad spot either.
That's a good place, yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs to the Eagles.
Those guys, those other quarterbacks also don't have speedsters either.
I got Jahmyr Gibbs to the Eagles too on this one.
So depending on where Kalijah ends up, if he ends up in in that division. Damn, either NFC South or West.
So I'm looking at Draft Buzz right now, their mock draft, and they got
Okay.
Kancey going to Pittsburgh at 17.
Okay.
Pittsburgh be another good one.
I think that I don't know, the line, the O line there might be a little bit better in that division than I feel like, because I think the Bengals.
Cleveland is good. Cincinnati.
The Bengals have perfected it in a little bit. It's a lot better than what it was before.
It's a lot better, but but having to be a defensive tackle, that might be their one place where they're not as good. I don't know. It's.
I think they're going to be frustrated with with Burrow getting sacked so many times that I think they constantly upgrade it every year. That this might be the year. So,
I hope so.
What up, PB and waivers? How are you, man? Glad you make it. So Cardinals, let's see. Cardinals will trade back, in my opinion. Yeah. I can see Washington getting Max Duggan. So
why?
And then Baltimore, yeah, dude, you missed it. You missed it. We overall we didn't like it. Overall, it's kind of just made a Band-Aid
on. It's a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound.
Right.
It is. You're just giving the child what he wants and hoping that he stays around, and you give him the candy that maybe that they stay. That's ultimately what I said.
It's like someone got winged in the arm, and then you're like, "Hey, I got this Powerpuff Girl Band-Aid. I'm gonna put that on you." Doesn't that make you happy? Right. No, but it doesn't solve the situation. You still have the same problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, Kancey here at the Saints. It's interesting. I'm not hating it, but as a Falcons fan, I don't like it. But yeah, well, we're not talking about that.
You really think he's going to fall that low?
I don't know. I don't think he will. No, I don't think he
gets
will.
Past 23, 22.
Yeah, he'll probably get drafted, but this is the recent one that we're looking at right now. So
yeah,
but yeah, no. So that is Clyde Kancey. And do you have anything, Mark?
Oh, I mean, I like what I see. I mean, if he's still around in my third or fourth, I might have to be like, I might pick him up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think he's a guy who's going to make you points, especially fantasy. I think fantasy relevancy is what we have to focus on, and he's fantasy relevant because he's going to make these points. And he goes to the right team. He's going. I mean, at defensive tackle, you don't get a guy who really produces that well. And if you get edge rusher production out of a defensive tackle, I love it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's where this mock draft has him. We think he's going to go earlier. I also think he's going to go early, and I honestly think he might end up going sooner. Like I said, I think he'll end up in Seattle, but I don't think Seattle will go. If Seattle doesn't get their guy, a D-end or defensive lineman in the first round, they'll surely get him later because it doesn't seem like Seattle's going to try. I don't know. 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks.
Can I ask you guys a question? I'm kind of struggling with right now. Who is the best offensive tackle in the draft right now?
Oh my gosh.
Mark, just really.
I don't want to get into this.
And the reason I bring this up is because Darnell Wright is going on most of these draft boards right now as the number one tackle taken off the board. And to me, I had him not even my top 5. And maybe I'm seeing something wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know.
Paris Johnson is still either Skoronski or Paris Johnson.
That's my 1 and 2. That's for
and
me.
I would take Jones over him.
Me too. See, but I'm seeing all these mock drafts. I'm seeing what's his name? I'm seeing Darnell Wright going about to all these great teams. And I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm.
The Tennessee guy, yeah, he has good tape, and he hasn't given up a sack in 3 years. And he's played a left tackle, right guard. He's played all these different positions. He has great feet. He's not that fast.
6'6".
But I don't understand why all of a sudden he's flying up the draft boards. He didn't do anything in the combine. I don't understand what is happening there. Everyone's loving him.
I still don't know that either. So
I don't know either. I don't think he'd be in my top 5 either.
Well, okay. I'll say top 5.
I mean, I like DeJuan Jones more than that. I like DeJuan Jones.
I think he's going to be the top.
Jones too.
Yeah.
Only issue with Skoronski though is he going to be tackle or guard?
Even right now, everyone's saying right now he's going to be a guard, and Skoronski is probably the best player on the offensive line. If you're just going to take a great offensive line, Skoronski's that guy. He's aggressive. Mm-hmm. He's strong. He's been playing, mauling people for years. But if he can't play left tackle, then he's not a tackle. He's going to be a guard. He's an interior offensive lineman, which means he slides down a little bit. Maybe he goes 10 or 11. If Skoronski was, had 36-inch arms, he would go number 5 or 6. Like, people will be trading up for this guy because he has the tape. Mm-hmm. But because of that, he's falling down. Paris Johnson is the athletic dude. He's super uber athletic. He's going to be a left tackle that's going to be there forever. He reminds me of Okung. That's what you're getting with him. I understand that.
Let's scroll up on this same one.
All right.
Okay. And I still think, even like Peanut Butter said, like, I'm still a fan of Jones as well. Like, I like Jones better too. Paris Johnson, I don't agree with the Paris Johnson on this one. I think Paris Johnson's a better tackle because the dude's like 6'7", 6'6".
He's 6'6".
It's a tackle. Yeah. He's left or right tackle. That's it.
I'll give you the Skoronski though. Not Paris Johnson at guard though. Like, all right. So here,
Paris Johnson's too long, too fast. He's a left tackle.
So
Broderick Jones
going to the Bears.
Yeah,
and then Broderick Jones at 2.
I can see Skoronski go there, but I can see Broderick Jones because I like his size too.
Ahead of Skoronski.
I think Skoronski is a not just a left guard, but a left guard that's going to be a Pro Bowler for 10 years.
There he is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Right is up there to everybody.
So you're looking at only 3 guys ahead of him, and isn't that what we just basically said?
I think Anton.
We said Jones, Skoronski, and Johnson. So why?
I like the other right tackle. I like the right tackle, DeJuan Jones. The 6'8", 375. I definitely like Broderick. Broderick Jones, yes. Broderick Jones is 3. I'm saying I like DeJuan Jones more than I like Darnell Wright.
Okay.
Hey, Paris Johnson to the Bears.
But I just think that, I'm looking at it, and I don't see he's as high as maybe you're making it seem like. I don't know.
I've seen the last mock draft in Chicago says that he might be the Bears at 9.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
With Paris Johnson on the board, even I don't think we need Skoronski because I feel like that we already have him in Jenkins. I think Jenkins is Skoronski, a guy who's so athletic he's going to be a mauler, and you already have him there.
Yeah, but Skoronski you can move around though.
But we've been with Jenkins. Jenkins is now going from right guard to left guard.
So why not have 2 versatile guys like that and just moving around like due to injury? I would love to
sign the right guard. They signed the right guard already from Tennessee, so they know that
he makes it the whole season. I would love to have 2 dudes who can like move at any position in the line. Like, look, due to injuries, I need you to be here. All right, look,
you need to be able to play right tackle though, and that's what they're saying. They're saying they already told you that they don't like guys with short arms playing tackle. That's why they moved Jenkins from tackle to guard. So they already told you that. So that tells you that the Bears are out of that Skoronski thing. Even I think you play when you open the offensive line. Sometimes you should just pick the best player and see where it lies. But when you have such a bad offensive line and you need to win now, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Bears said he would left guard for the Bears or Atlanta. Yeah, ultimately that's not his choice though. But yeah, I see that. Or Philly.
He said left tackle. I said the same thing. Paris said I'll love to go to play the Bears or Atlanta.
Peanut Butter said left guard though.
Yeah, but he said Paris said he would be a left guard.
Yeah.
A big.
Look. Ultimately, I don't see Darnell Wright better than these guys.
I agree,
and that ultimately that was why we're talking about these guys.
Yeah,
you brought up Wright. No, I don't think he's that good. Not better than the 3 that we've already talked about. Because
I agree.
We talked about the other 3 more than we did about freaking Darnell Wright.
I'm 100% there. No, so Paris Johnson's been on a lot of our things recently, especially for Chicago here. So that's something I've been looking at a lot. And Paris is going to be, if the Bears draft him, he's going to be a right tackle.
Okay.
If the Jets get him, he's going to be a left tackle. He only played right guard because his freshman year, because they're so good at right tackle and left tackle. This guy is a tackle. He has great feet. He has the best feet in the draft. This guy is a tackle. So don't get it twisted. Everything he fits. The Patriots would love to have him. Paris Johnson fits everyone, but at tackle. Mm-hmm. I could pull up 5 reports right now that says him at tackle. You know,
no matter what, Paris Johnson says,
he's gonna.
It's not his choice. Like it just, it don't matter who he wants. Like it don't matter who he would like to left guard for. It doesn't matter. It's not his choice. It's if the NFL team somehow if somehow one of these teams ends up getting trade somehow, some way in the first, for all we know, freaking Patriots can move up. We don't know. They can move up and then end up taking. I don't know. Anything can happen. I'm not saying it's not possible, but yes, I do see him playing either for the Bears or Atlanta.
Paris.
Yeah.
Atlanta's just so interesting right now. You guys they've made so many good moves. Your defense is going from one of the worst defenses I've ever seen to wow. You guys keep on picking up these great guys, and paper. I am. If they can gel together, man, if they gel together, you're going to be in for a hell of a season.
I hope so, because I think Heineke could be just enough to get it done. And I don't care what the reports are saying that Desmond's the guy. It's going to be Heineke.
I think he's going to go into camp as the guy, and then they're going to see Heineke start throwing the ball around, and we're going to see what Mark saw every year. Heineke's just a winner. He's just that dude.
We love Heineke on this show.
The only quarterback we've had in the last 20 years has a winning record.
Yeah.
He was 12-10.
Here on this show, we've always liked Heineke. It doesn't even matter. Like all 4 of us.
Yeah.
Even with Tank included.
Yeah.
And Jeff, we just picked up Jeff Okudah.
Dude, I
can't believe we got that.
For a 5th rounder?
I can't believe it either. Yeah. I liked him too, but he just was hurt his first year and kind of hurt.
That's why I don't like that mock draft where they had Detroit taking Branch. I think they go corner.
They go corner now. They traded Okudah because they're going corner.
Yep.
There's no Christian Gonzalez.
Yep.
Is going to go there. And unless they go to the Illinois guy, but that's it. That's the only way to go. Yeah.
Nope, I agree. All right, let's do this. Let's
get some trades.
Yes, this is why I tried to start a little earlier. Tried. Didn't really necessarily work out. Are you guys good? You guys good to do first 3 rounds?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's gonna fly. So we're gonna get 2 teams each. Let me do this. You know what? Hold on. Just so it's even more random. We can do this. Hang on, give me a second. It's gonna be even more random. Hold on. Let me stop sharing that. Let me get another one.
It should do is make sure we don't get our teams.
Hey, whatever happens, whatever this thing decides on doing, we'll do it that way. I'm not one to change it. We'll do.
Just switch the teams clockwise. So I get the Bears, he gets Commanders, Bryan gets the Falcons.
Hey, I don't mind the Falcons because you know what? We are literally we just share players back and forth. That's all we do.
It seems like all right. So here, let me do this real quick, and then we'll do. crap, that one. All right, let me misspell that.
Since
We're gonna add a wheel for us.
Okay.
So that way we really don't know. So I'll bounce back and forth between the two. So we'll figure this. All right. So here's what we got. Got both our names on there twice. All right. So the first spin will determine who you're gonna get. Ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Mark.
All right. I win. I'm the winner. Do I get a jersey?
You're stupid. You already have one.
I got 2. Brian's got
All right.
none.
I get none. You know what? That's funny. I'm gonna wait till the show is over. I'm gonna take off my shirt. You're gonna see this white T-shirt is gonna have Dynasty Pylon on it. I wrote it in pencil.
All right.
All right. Who do I got?
Here's gonna be your team.
Chargers. Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Let's
All
go. I like
Start
that one
looking
too.
at what you need there. All right. We'll do this. Hang on. We'll determine on who gets this team. It's the Cowboys. Let's go back to the other one and find out who's going to draft for the
Who's
Cowboys.
gonna get it? All right.
All right. So remember your guys' teams. Then we're going to do this right here. And who's going to get the Cowboys? I don't know.
Let's go, Bryan.
You would want them.
Martin.
Wow.
Let's go, though.
All right.
That works for me. All right.
Right. Let me write these down. You want to write these? You want to write these down, Brian?
I got it
Mark's
right now
got the
too.
Chargers.
Yep.
You got the Cowboys. Don't worry, we're gonna get a second team. Let's see who's gonna pick up next. It's gonna be me.
Oh, I hope so. You got 2, we got 1.
Let's see who I'm picking.
Let's see.
It's gonna be Falcons. Just wait.
This should be interesting. All right. I got the Ravens. Okay.
Well, you didn't.
Oh, we didn't see it, so we didn't know.
see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. My
like-
bad.
Like, sure, you got the Ravens.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we could with that.
That's
I like the
Panthers.
Okay. You see it now?
That says Panthers.
It does say Panthers right now.
Yeah, because I haven't spun it yet. Hang on.
Oh, you're redoing it?
I can add them. You see? Okay.
McQuavins.
All right. Let me do it again.
All right.
Unless you guys want me to have the Ravens.
I mean, I'm fine with you having the Ravens.
I
I'm
don't care, honestly.
I trust you.
I don't care. It don't matter. Anybody in the
just
chat,
messing
what do you
with you.
think? I should keep the
We were
Ravens
just
or should
messing
I
with you because you
spin
we
again?
didn't see it.
No, I know. I forgot to switch over.
I think you should keep the Ravens.
You want
Just
to keep the
it.
Ravens?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Okay.
Now you gotta take them off.
All right. So I got the Ravens. Whose team is this next? Please be Brian.
Oh, come
Please
on, Brian!
Brian.
Brian,
Please be Brian. Yes, sir. Please be Brian. This would be fan.
I won't F up this entire draft if I get the Packers.
freaking. Oh, you already mess up every draft we do
I'm
anyway.
Effing it.
so don't
Oh,
even
we.
matter.
You know what you wanted the Packers going to grab? The worst player ever.
He's gonna go to someone who should be undrafted, first round pick.
First round pick.
Oh!
I'm effing this up. This whole thing It's getting
No,
effed
you're
up.
not. No,
I'm
you're
doing
not.
it.
No, you're not, Brian.
Brian,
No,
let's do
you're
the
not.
Packers draft.
I did not type in all 32 teams just for you to rig this. You are not.
You shouldn't have given it to me. It's all
That's
your
not
fault.
my choice.
He didn't
It's
give it
your
to you.
fault.
It was luck.
F luck.
Not my choice. All right. So who do we got so far? Mark has the Chargers.
Yep.
I have the Ravens
He's got the Cowboys and the Packers.
and the Packers. Okay.
So he has
That's
my
all right.
my least favorite team and his least favorite team.
All right. So let's do this.
That's all right. Pat
Guess
trade.
who's picking next? Mac, I can't even talk right now. So Mark, you're picking next.
Me. I saw the M and zoomed in with you. I don't know why.
Okay. And you are getting the.
I don't think you need to do that
Yes,
one anymore. I think you're gonna get the next spin.
Yeah, no.
Baby.
I already canceled it.
I'm scared.
Not bad.
Browns.
All
The
right,
Browns.
Not bad.
That works.
I'll take it.
Okay, so you're getting the Browns.
I honestly, can I just say this? I think you should get Detroit because they have so many picks, and I think it'll be very interesting.
I didn't type 32 teams in this wheel just to pick.
All right, Detroit, come on, let's go, Detroit. Detroit, what?
Buccaneers. Patriots.
Not liking it, but okay. Both
That's a
these
14
teams are
pick.
going to be interesting for me. Okay. All right. Here's our team. So we got Chargers, Packers, Cowboys, Browns, not the Raiders, but the Ravens.
I like it.
and
Ravers.
the-
That'd be Martin's
Patriots.
football team, the Ravers.
Ravers.
I can't talk right now. All right. Let me ixnay on these. And let's start create a new one. Are we using the draft database or you want to use a different one? Did you find a better one?
I mean, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
I like looking at different ones all the time.
That's
We'll
fine.
do something else Sunday.
All right. Here we go. So we got Dallas. We got the Chargers. We got the Ravens. Got the Browns. Patriots, and who else do we get? Packers, right?
Packers.
The hell are they?
See, forgot the Packers.
I mean-
okay.
I'll take anyone else.
All right, we're doing the first 3 rounds, and let's get this going. All right. I hope it's not stupid, and it is.
Yep.
It's
Apparently
already.
the
stupid.
Cardinals are taking Witherspoon.
You want to do it again? Because the first pick
Oh
was
my
freaking Anderson. Do you want to do it again? Because we know
What?
that's not the first.
Why are we
Yes.
giving up all that to move up 2 spots? How bad was this now?
I don't know.
Bijan?
We're not doing this one. Hold on, because the very first pick. Hang on.
I wanted to see what the picks were.
Yeah, I know. Where the hell do you do that?
So CJ Stroud's still on the board.
CJ Stroud's still there. That's why I didn't like it.
Anthony Richardson's still there.
Let's not do that one. I didn't like that because we already know that's not going to happen.
Do PFF or something like that. 'cause
What
that-
I can't. PFF?
You're gonna have to where we control all the teams because I don't think it's gonna be.
or you can do was it Pro Football PFN Pro Football Network because they let you do 3 rounds.
Because I'm at
You do-
PFF,
but I think PFF only lets you do 2. That's the only
2
reason.
rounds.
Yeah, I think PFF only lets you do 2 rounds.
I want to do 3, man.
That's why I said that PFN might let you do 3. Pro
Pro
Football Network.
Yeah. I'll give you 3 rounds.
Okay.
Excited with that Witherspoon pick at 3? No. Braden said no.
I've never done this before, so if you're familiar with it,
The 3
You wanna roll?
rounds. Go select your team.
where am I at? Patriots, Ravens. Where are the Cowboys at?
In the East.
The boys.
Yeah, I'm not looking at. I was just looking at zip logos. All right,
Right side East.
Looks right.
Yep.
I got CJ Stroud. See, this looks a little bit more.
Ooh, Richardson.
This looks a little bit more
makes
accurate.
sense
All right.
now.
Tyree Wilson.
I could believe that.
Patriots are on the clock.
And you have to choose. Do
You
you
got
like
Miles Murphy. Because the Falcons got Jalen Carter. JSN.
Say what? No, because here's the thing. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Why?
Yeah, drop all the way to 25th.
Yeah.
Oh, this actually has players too?
Yeah, this has some players in there too.
Interesting. So you get their first, their second, and Jackson.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. Because then you're going to be screwing yourself on.
But that sounds like a Bill Belichick.
You're going to be. Say what?
That's a Bill Belichick trade, though, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't that sound like a Bill Belichick trade?
Yeah, but would he go down that far? No.
From what, 17? No, from
that's
15.
That's almost
15 to 22.
Picks. That's almost 10 picks. I mean, because they do need a corner, though, right?
They do, and that's why I'm just thinking like you get a corner. I'm get a first and pick up a second too. That's not bad, and you're in control of that draft, so you're getting those things. So
25,
I'm not
you might be able to get Deontay Banks still.
I might, you know what? Because I was thinking of the roster, I'm like, yeah, they do need a corner, maybe. So I'll accept that. Yeah, we're doing that. All right. Green Bay.
Well, there you go.
We're taking a tight end. I can't see anything though.
I'm taking tight end. Okay.
Kelly Rigo. Hey, Kelly Rigo's 23rd on this one.
Makes sense. Give me Dalton Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they already have a lot of picks, so why would you trade this for more picks? You're good.
Okay. All right. Got the Chargers.
We traded our pick to the Jaguars? Weird.
All right, so Baltimore. We also got Ravens.
No, I don't want to do this trade.
Okay.
No. Wow. What? Wait a minute. For Brandon Ayuk?
Oh,
Greenlaw?
Oh, that helps two needs too, receiver and linebacker. So they're giving up Greenlaw and Ayuk. A 2024 third, pick 99 from what is that? I don't get a first round pick at all though.
Yeah, you can't go down. No, they need first round pick help. I don't think
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reject. I do like Ayuk and Greenlaw, but I have to reject that too.
Okay.
That was an interesting trade though. And then,
so who are you going with?
It
seems like they're going to lean receiver or some type of offensive.
I know. I'm leaning between two offensive weapons and a defensive weapon because they do need edge rush help too. And Nolan Smith is sitting right there. But they also need a tight end, and you got Michael Mayer. And they do need a receiver, and you got Quentin Johnstone.
You have everything you want.
You just start picking every position, man.
I'm like, oh, which one? I'm going to go with Michael Mayer.
I like that.
I think their offense will be crazy good.
Really? Okay. Didn't they just re-sign Donald Parham back? And he's slotted as tight end, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he hasn't.
And Everett.
I think I will go Quentin Johnson, but I don't mind that.
So who did you say?
I like Quentin Johnson, but I feel like him and Williams are very similar.
Big guy,
And-
6'5".
And I think if they're going to get rid of one of the receivers, it's going to be Allen.
Yeah, I think Keenan Allen's the one. He's going to eventually. I think they trade Keenan Allen, but it is what it is.
If they were smart, they would.
Yeah,
they should. He's. They would get something out of it. Not a whole lot, maybe, because people are like, "Oh no, he's kind of on his way out." But
the Giants traded up to get Bijan.
I know that was so.
If
crazy.
Bijan was there, I would have gone Bijan to replace Eckler, but Bijan was gone.
So you're still gonna go Michael Mayer?
Yes, I'm gonna go Michael Mayer.
Okay.
Ooh, a second.
For a second.
To go down 5 spots. But you have Quentin Johnstone right there.
Well, Quentin Johnston's there, then you got
It's John Stone, sir.
I thought Stun.
Is it Stun?
Yeah, Stun.
I guess there is no E, but
Johnston.
Well, I kept calling him Johnson, so I felt really stupid when I saw his name the other day, and I was like, "Wait, that's an STON." That's not Johnson at all.
I have Quentin Johnson here and Jalen Hyatt here. I don't know if Quentin Johnson will still be available.
I gotta go Quentin.
Yeah, I will go Quentin too.
I don't think Quentin will still be their next 5 picks because I'm looking at the Vikings here right after me, and
the Vikings are
think they're gonna get if Johnson is there. Can you imagine JJ and Quentin?
Oh, that would be
definitely
JJ and QJ. Whew.
Yeah, the biggest hurt that the Ravens have, I'm gonna go with.
You got another offer
elite
too.
receiver. I do like the second. 88. Oh,
no,
and
Josh Allen.
And Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
So you get a second. No, a third.
That's a third, a fifth,
and a fourth. A fifth?
No, that's a fourth. So it's a late fourth.
Yeah. And
Josh Allen. No, we like the Ravens just got that in Njogba, right?
Yeah.
And he should be healthy this season. I'm not. Man. No. Yeah, that's 3 no's. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. I think I'm just gonna take Quentin Johnson.
I think you get
smart
Johnson,
thing.
and then with
Quentin
Odell
Johnson.
transforms that offense right off the bat.
It does. Not you already changed your offense. Yeah, I go with that.
What are you doing, Buffalo? All right, yeah, I'll take that. Wait, hold on. One. Oh, but that's a next year's second.
Yeah,
that.
If I'm competing with the Bills,
so
I give them 2 picks of my season for them to get better. I already know that the Bills are elite. I'm not trying to make them better.
I'm just not going to trade with them.
I'm going to say that the Bills, if I make this trade, I'm basically giving the Bills the playoffs now. But I'm accepting the loss because I don't know if I'm going to be like, I just feel like these are 2 picks that'll be beneficial for the Bills. But I will have a second, and that's going to be a late second. I'm not liking that.
Nope.
I'm not liking that, and I'm not moving just 2 spots for that. I'm not liking that. So that second's going to be a high pick. I'm not liking it. So no. Eagles are just as good? No. That's almost the same pick. No. So which leaves me with hold on. Didn't the Cowboys have to pick somewhere?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Okay.
They didn't get Deontay Banks though, or Kelly Ringo.
Right.
That's what I'm so. I can't believe Ringo went to Washington. Okay.
Yeah, we traded back for Kelly Ringo.
All right.
So my gosh. I don't know if I want to do. I'm looking at what they need here. Sorry. And I know
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
that actually who you're looking at?
Say what?
Oh, I said Jahmyr Gibbs, and you said yeah. So I was like, oh wait, is that who you're actually looking at?
No. I'm almost thinking just going to receiver for these guys.
I was thinking Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay
That's
Flowers.
exactly. I'm looking at Zay like, wow.
Because I'm looking at the roster. They need a receiver. They also need a tackle.
Kalijah Cansey hasn't been taken yet.
Oh, Darnell Wright might be a good pick right here.
If
honestly,
I get,
Darnell
I'm
Wright
gonna
might
take
be
Darnell Wright here though.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Rams get Kalijah Cansey.
Yeah. I'm
oh my god.
No,
I'm gonna address the tackle.
Like,
I'm gonna address the tackle and get Darnell Wright.
2 Aaron Donalds? No, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. Now we got the Cowboys.
Ooh, Sutton. Get you a receiver.
That's a cornerback, Sutton? What?
Oh, that is a quarterback, Sutton. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Super reject that. Like reject it with like a cape on it, please.
I just saw Sutton and I assumed receiver.
Like, can you like reject it and slap him? Like,
so go down 2 spots and get a third in next year's draft.
and
Not terrible.
It's not too bad actually.
I'm looking what's on the
Arkansas's
board.
linebacker, yeah. Drew Sanders, isn't he? Or Darnell Washington?
Yeah, you doing Darnell Washington was a good one. That
You gonna do them boys right by getting Kalijah Cansey right here?
I think I am. I think I want Kalijah Cansey.
You're not going to move back 2 picks?
I knew it. He might still be there. Get an extra third.
Okay, all right.
What do the Bengals want?
Well, you got to think the Bengals and the Bills. I think the Bills would go for him.
Now, give me Kalijah Cansey here. Reject it.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I would have accepted that.
I think the Bills would. I think the Bills would take my guy. So now,
Where's he at?
He's 39, right under Darnell Washington.
Okay. Okay. I'm surprised. I would have.
Well, it's like I only had one first round pick, and I was like, "Oh yeah, my other team's the Browns." I was so confused for a second. I was like, "You guys got like 2, 4."
Here we go.
all right.
So they're trying to give you Dalvin Cook with the addition of Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon.
Like, why? No.
Yeah. Also,
I mean,
you're moving.
The dickhead in me would be like, yeah, I take it, but no, that's stupid. If I'm Green Bay, no, reject.
Dalvin Cook.
I don't like that trade either. That's not bad. But I just witnessed you.
Green
do this,
Bay will never trade with Chicago. That's just this is the most unrealistic thing. It's wrong for me to do things for myself. No,
Do the Browns even have a second round pick?
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, I love this. I love it, but no.
No. Okay.
I love this. I love
Mark,
it.
would you also agree to this? Because I think I would. This is almost like the what the Cowboys had, right?
I feel like it's wrong for me though, right?
Yeah, go
wrong
down 8
how?
spots, but then you also get a third. Yeah, I would do it.
Wrong how? Like just because
He doesn't want to. He feels like he's taking advantage of his.
I would be taking advantage of of Green Bay. The Bears would be happy to get 45. You know, it's like being giving the Bears three second round picks. If I'm doing right for Green Bay, they're not trading with the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
My selfish reasons, I say no. Selfish reasons, I would say yes, hell yeah, but no, reject it.
All right.
For the love of God, the Browns don't have a second round pick either. They'll draft until the third round, but they have 8 picks, but none in the first 2 rounds.
All right.
The Browns' first selection is 74 overall.
I don't like this. Give me Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell. Okay. Really? Damn, they really want to get rid of that third.
Hey, go ahead, accept it.
46.
Because you know the Bears are doing whatever they can to trade up. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get 3 second-round picks.
And that's what I'm looking at. Because I got their roster pulled up, and I'm looking at what they really need. I think. Okay, so here. Who do we have at receiver? I wish I can look over here. Kind of while I look at this. What's the next one? No, get out of here with your Dalvin Cook. I don't want your old running back. I'm gonna do this.
I think it's right.
I think I'm gonna do this and get myself a third for next year.
I like that. I like that. And Jalen Hyatt. Let's go.
Oh my God, I got a pick.
You got Jahmyr Gibbs? What?
All right.
You got Jahmyr Gibbs.
Washington?
What the?
Washington.
Why do we need another Alabama running back?
Let's see.
I hate it.
What did I get? Did I get the receiver already for them?
You got a left tackle.
I got. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I feel like you guys have had like 20 picks, and I've had one.
I think Perry's is a reach, man. That's just a reach. I don't like that.
Hutchinson?
What? No.
Xavier?
I'm gonna go.
Get Darnell Washington. You know how much they like tight ends.
All right, go Chicago. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I need one of you to look.
Yeah, Green Bay's just not going to ever trade with Chicago. Yeah.
So if I'm the Patriots,
I think you go tight.
Took a tackle.
Tight end. I think you go tight end. I can see Darnell Washington working.
That's what I said. Darnell Washington. I like their tight ends.
They really do.
They just traded.
And they got
was Henry still there? No, Henry's there, but
they got rid of a tight end. You go ahead, pick up a tight end. And so now you got tackle and tight end. I think that's good. I think it's a good pick.
They get rid of Johnny.
They got rid of Johnny. Yeah. They traded him to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Or the Falcons just signed him, right? One of the other.
I think it was a trade.
Yeah, we can do that. Darnell Washington to the Patriots. And then, all right, so the Chargers with the Bengals.
I think I'll be selfish because you haven't picked.
Yeah, I want to do a pick. What's my other offer? I'm rejecting this one.
The
99. No, I'm good.
Next year's second.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, next year's second, though.
It's next year's second, though.
Yeah, but you need help.
And that's a mid-tier probably pick next season.
You need help.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a mid-tier pick for next
like
season.
Lower end, yeah. I'm going to reject both.
Reject both? Okay.
Now I got some choices to make here. See, Charbonnet is still here.
Yeah.
And then so is Dexter. I think I'm going to go Charbonnet.
Charbonnet?
I don't hate that at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think Eckler's going to be there. And I think Charbonnet have an impact right away.
Who'd you pick for the first one for them?
Tight end.
Okay.
Mayer. Michael Mayer.
You did. Yeah, you did.
I mean, you can't continue to just trade down. That's.
I mean, you could, but
I could, yeah, I guess. I mean, the Patriots they need help.
Oh, look at that! That defensive tackle of Baylor went to Washington.
No.
Why? We don't need a defensive tackle. Don't understand.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that either.
Nope.
Hurts my head.
Why?
I reject it.
Yeah.
Reject that one too.
Yeah, 49ers are really trying to trade up. Who are they trying to get?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Like, who is
Hendon
this
Hooker. They're trying to get Hendon Hooker because I just realized he's still available.
See, the thing is, Patriots is so. There's pieces that's needed. I addressed the offensive tackle first. Then I got a tight end.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten a receiver that I really need. Or a corner.
We got some corners. Phillips from Utah.
Or Rice. Do you go Rice?
Yeah,
Rice.
I know. And I'm looking at Rice here. I think I waited too long to get a receiver, and I think I screwed myself.
I think you need to get Rice.
Hey, if he is a slow white guy that used to be a quarterback in college, he'll be an automatic slam dunk receiver for the Patriots. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Rice here. I should have
like
done
Rice.
a receiver last, man. I went tight end.
Well, I mean, I think tight end works out for you too, though, because there's going to be opportunities for you to go get it.
This is the pick you traded for, right? Or ended up getting.
Yep.
Yeah, and now Jacksonville wants to give you a second next year for it.
I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. What's the second offer?
Hey, we had 3 picks in a row. That's crazy.
Again, no.
Okay.
And I want for the Cowboys. What did I say?
The Cowboys.
So the Cowboys. Who'd you
James.
pick up for your first? Do you remember?
Clancy.
But yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Kalasha Clancy.
I'm who? Sewell just staring at me, man. But
Musgrove, right there. He tied in.
No.
Also, but Phillips looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you don't need a corner. Come on now.
No,
that's actually their number one look, is what they're saying.
Oh, they need another corner.
Their number one thing is they're looking for a corner.
Did you get a running back? You got Charbonnet. No, that was Mark.
Mark got for the Chargers.
Yeah. So Charbonnet went to the
running back too. Oh no, they're getting Derrick Henry. They don't need a running back.
Are they getting Derrick Henry? We don't know that yet.
That's the biggest rumor.
That's the biggest rumor. We don't know yet.
Give me Luke Musgrave.
Okay.
I just have a hard time bringing in another corner this early. Oh, there went Dexter.
Nah, I mean, hey, look.
Oh my God!
There we go. Are we getting the Browns? We're getting the Browns.
Oh my!
And you a trade? And how you gonna trade? Really, dude? All right.
Yeah, I got to give up 2 picks. No, I'm good. But reject that one.
You got Washington 97-1.
I mean, in my heart, I want to take this trade. No, I'll reject that one too. It's fine.
All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Go back to my cheat sheet here. Oof.
Huh. Is Booty there?
I think he was taken already. Oh, yeah, he is. He's right there.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Booty right here at 75.
That's actually who I was looking at right now.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of their needs apparently.
They really need playmakers.
I'm not argue on that. So you can take
Yeah,
Keyshawn?
I'm gonna go Keyshawn.
Okay.
I like it.
That'd be interesting.
Defensive end because the other side of Garrett.
That'd be interesting.
Defensive tackle and receiver were the big three.
Yeah.
There was my one and only Browns pick. All right.
Patriots trade again.
Patriots way.
Oh hell no, we're not trading with the freaking.
Well, I don't like that it's a no.
Hey, the Vikings are trading up to try to get Hooker. I guarantee it.
75th. I moved 9 spots left. I got my receiver. Got my tackle.
Got your tight end, right?
Got the tight end.
Tackle, tight end, got receiver.
Yeah.
I go best available.
And then Hooker?
Okay, no, you don't need another tackle. No,
actually, no, I'm gonna take this because I'm gonna have almost a pick. That's gonna I'm gonna take this.
How much you want to bet Hendon Hooker comes off the board right
now? It allows you to get
to 192. I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, and I want to see what they get. Are they going to Hendon Hooker?
Oh, nope.
Trey Palmer.
They went with Trey Palmer.
Receiver.
Okay. No, I'm getting help. So just reject any trade offers.
Okay.
Hendon Hooker?
As much as I would love to go Hendon Hooker right here, they need safety help. They have not.
Johnson right there.
Yeah, Johnson's there. Yeah. Antonio Johnson has to be the pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have to.
Tyke
makes sense.
Went to the Colts. Oh, Hendon Hooker to the Bucks. Oh,
that makes sense too.
There you go. Mark, you're up with the Chargers. And if I'm saying
again,
it is the Washington again.
It is.
No, you said?
Yeah, I'll reject.
Okay. You get an extra 127th on that. All right.
And I go down 12?
I don't think that makes sense. Using the chart.
All right.
I'm going to go Brandon Joseph, safety out of Notre Dame.
All right.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. It's not a bad pick. Let's see, 189.
Darwin's going to do something stupid. Get suspended again.
That's.
I'll take this.
Yeah.
3 picks.
I'll take this.
Yeah, no kidding. 3 picks, and you get to go up higher later in the draft.
Yeah. So. Why would they give me this?
Yeah, why at all? Why? No, that's a terrible pick. That's a terrible trade. No. You're like, we'll give you crap for stuff. I mean, that's what it worked for Detroit. Let's just give you crap and you give us stuff.
No. All right, so let me pull up the damn Patriots here. Why? And every single time I go to the Patriots, it's like the hardest one I pick here. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why they're just so difficult to pick for me. Let's see. Got Marvin Mims. Did I get?
Hey, been there a while.
Yeah. I did get Rashid Rice. Did I get the corner earlier? I didn't. So I'm gonna take a corner, I think, here. Because I got Rice. So, and the corner's thin this year, so
corner's what you need. You need, yeah, definitely.
But is he still going to be there later?
Illinois has 2 corners in this draft.
And safety. The Illinois safety is great.
Ah, man. All right. It's just so far down that if I go after Jartavius Martin here.
Oh,
Yeah, but see, this is what you're looking at here. It's 13 picks from you. You don't have another pick between now and
No,
13.
I don't because I traded it.
So it's a bit of a reach, but it's a within reason reach.
True.
In my opinion.
No,
honestly,
you're right.
Tipperman? Is that Tipperman?
Where? Oh, Joe Tippmann? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I've been seeing him going in the first round.
Wisconsin? I would go there. I think that's a great Patriots pick.
Yeah, but they already have an all-pro center.
But he's a guard, too.
Oh, that's true.
I got a tackle. I got a receiver. I got a tight end.
Tight end. So you go guard. I think that cornerback is what you really need.
I know, and I think I'm just gonna go reach a little. It's not, and
reach.
into what Mark was saying, it's not too much of a reach. But at the time where I'm not gonna have another pick for almost, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna take the corner here.
Okay.
Just because it's such a piece that I've been needing, and I've been freaking Patriots. And then we got the damn.
You trade back again?
It's what it seems like. It's what it seems like. No. And.
Oh my God, Washington! What are you doing?
I don't know.
Somebody from Alabama that's up there that they're trying to get. Oh, yeah, right there. Linebacker Henry Toa. It's probably who they're trying to get.
Have I really just been trading back with these guys? No.
Yes, you have.
No, I got Quentin Johnson.
That's
what I was trying to pick.
You need.
Say what?
Did you do anything else?
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
but remember, they only have 5 picks, so you trading back is actually not a bad move. Now you have to start picking up the guys.
I've been getting other guys an addition or like in later rounds with it.
Mm-hmm.
By getting Quentin Johnson, it establishes what I needed most.
Yep.
I want Houston and Detroit next time.
That's why I said we should have.
Who's the other edge?
I had 4 picks.
I have Njabo. I have David Njabo. I think I need another edge. Another DL.
Well, actually, I think don't you need a guard? I'm looking at the Ravens roster, man.
No, I think you could go guard.
No, I don't think so.
He just wants Joe Tipperman drafted,
I know.
Look at their depth chart.
I think I'm going to take Andre Carter here for the Ravens. A healthy Njabo, and then with Andre Carter here. Why not?
So they have Ben Cleveland as a starting left guard.
Too late. I'm already taking it. Andre Carter. I'm taking it. I'm taking Andre Carter. All right.
Andre Carter the second.
Cowboys, you're up.
Let's go, boys.
All right. So
let's go, Cowgirls.
Woohoo. Oh.
Hey, we do a mock draft and we got like 7 viewers. Look at that. I said something and now I went to 6.
No, we're just
You saw. Leave.
Stupid. Did you get a running back? You did. No. Who'd you get?
No.
No, I actually need
a tight end. He got a tight end.
You got a tight end.
DT. You got Kalijah Kancey.
The defensive tackle. Yeah. So, yeah, who's the best running back on the board?
The best running back available. Where you at? Hold on. You're at pick 90? Oh, man. You waited too long.
Go to offense, go just hit running back and see what we got.
You went too long. Hey, Condre Miller, Sean Tucker. I know you like Chase Brown.
I love Chase Brown. I love
Tajay
Chase Brown.
Spears is there. But these are guys we talked about that are kind of like they need work. We don't know if they're going to be hitting or not.
Yeah.
Of all these guys?
How many more picks do I have? Can you scroll down just to see if
this is it. This is it. That's 3 rounds. That's it.
I got nothing. 3 rounds. So this is it.
I had 4 total picks.
But that's because you traded down as well.
No, I had the Browns. We only had a 3rd round.
The Browns.
I'm sorry, I'm here. What's up, Derpy? Probably, yeah, kind of. We've just been drafting for teams.
I'm gonna do
not in charge of freaking
FPL.
comments.
ETN
Montgomery or CMC?
CMC this year.
Yeah,
this year.
Yeah, this year, Christian McCaffrey, because he's on a team that he won't have to get used too much. He has the best offensive line, and he's still number one, but like he's gonna get more touches in the pass game because of this coach. So I'm going to go.
I want to say ETN, man.
I feel like the ceiling for ETN and Montgomery is higher. Like the potential for them to score more points than just CMC.
I don't know.
Montgomery's third for me here.
Montgomery, because he has split with Swift. The Swift is really your number one more than anything. ETN,
Swift?
but
if you go like last year, I think Montgomery picks up the torch that Jamal Williams.
Oh man, if he gets 16 touchdowns, boy.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's going to be Montgomery this year. And then I think
could be right.
Could blow up this year too.
If I was doing a redraft, I would take CMC over Montgomery ETN.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we just know what we're going to get with CMC.
I'm going to take ETN here.
It's going to be a lot. Well, it's ETN and Montgomery.
Oh, my bad.
CMC?
That's
what I'm saying.
Over here.
Oh, I'm thinking all three.
Yeah. No, I'm on Bryan. I thought all three. No,
that's why I said I'm taking ETN and Montgomery over CMC. You guys are like,
okay.
I thought you were saying
me and Bryan saw the same thing. We didn't look at this giant freaking in the middle between ETN and freaking Montgomery.
Yes,
no,
100% right.
Montgomery.
ETN and Montgomery over CMC, 100%.
I was so like, really? You guys are gonna go? I mean, I get it. You know what you're gonna get with CMC, but
I'm sorry, Jordan.
No, you're
like,
sorry.
ETN and Montgomery.
My bad.
Look, Jordan, me and Bryan.
Oh man,
I got you, Jordan. I got you, Jordan. Don't worry.
At least one of us got you.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Yeah, ETN and Montgomery for CMC. I'm gonna take the ETN Montgomery side. I'm not trading for CMC. CMC, no. Like he's gonna be productive, yes, but you have two running backs that could potentially get you more points than a single running back alone. And ETN, I think, is going to have 6 good weeks just because of the division he's in.
Oh, I think he's going to go off this year.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too. And just because of the division he's in, that six of those games are going to be great. So.
All right. And as far as the draft, give me Tipman. I'm looking at the roster. Give me Tipman.
Shit, they don't need him.
So you're not getting a running back.
Nope, I am not. I am going to ride with Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, Ronald Jones, and knowing that we're going to trade for
Derrick Henry. That's what I say. He's trading for Derrick Henry after the draft.
So, the fact that I know we get Derrick Henry, and that's already a full room, and we only have one left guard, no backup. Let me give me the left guard.
So you want Tipman?
Yep, give me
Tipman. Are you sure?
Oh, 100%. Because after seeing all these running backs, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I feel like we should have done 4 rounds and then watch and just simulate. Look, Chase Brown, Sean Tucker. Look, all these running backs are already leaving now.
Accept it, so I can draft. Oh no, I am on. Oh, I have a draft. Oh crap.
Yes.
So to
are you accepting this?
Move down 1.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
You move down.
I get to move up.
Yeah, you might get another pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one.
You're gonna accept this?
Yeah, I get to move up 50 spots for one pick to go down 1 spot for another.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the Browns are moving up. All right. Here you go again. You get Cordell Patterson.
And 110. No, man.
No, man. Don't take that.
Oh, they do need a backup running back though.
Yeah, you draft one. You sign them off of waivers. Like you don't even have to draft one. You just sign one off of the waivers.
Yeah, I want to do at least another pick.
Patterson's going to be.
I'm going to reject. I'm going to reject.
You're going to reject? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got him a receiver last time, right?
I think you did. Yeah, Keyshawn Butte. So, hold on. So, Monty, running back number 1. That's a lock. Okay, yes. And then ETN. I think they're both ETN. I think they're both locked on one. That's just me. ETN can have a Barkley rookie type season. CMC is on Eli Mitchell's watch. Imagine ETN without the bumbling of missed touchdowns. And thanks to relevant. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think Eli Mitchell. I think they end up getting somebody else. Eli Mitchell's good. I think they're gonna get another secondary back next draft.
They're gonna draft somebody. They're gonna draft because
next year. I think they're gonna draft somebody. And
there's 200 running backs coming off of these good teams. So even if they don't get drafted, you could sign one off of the third guy off of Alabama. And he might be a good guy.
Yeah.
You don't know. Brian Robinson they get drafted. I mean, there's so many guys that just you sign and then they come out and they're monsters. Go get one.
I like that he said Monty running back number one. I would put ETN number one.
Yeah, I don't think Monty's number one. He's my
unless he's talking about on the Lions.
Unless he's talking about the Lions, like right.
Even the Lions, I don't know. I'm not sure that he's
him and Swift are going to be the best duo back in the league.
I think he'll be first and second down on running plays will be Monty, and then if it's a passing play or third down, it's going to be Swift.
I think they're going to give Swift the ball at the beginning of the season, and as the season goes along, Monty's going to get the ball more and more and more because he just doesn't get negative plays.
Mm-hmm.
And Swift gets too many negative
plays.
plays.
Plus, even during the middle of the season, at the beginning of the season, if they're in the red zone, it's going to Monty.
It's going to Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Peanut says, thanks, Derpy.
I live on the waivers.
So yeah, man.
So Browns, why don't you get a defensive end? I think that's what you're looking at. And,
you got a receiver.
Quankru. You did go a Quankru, but you need a backup.
Yeah, who did he get? He got a receiver, and that's it, right?
Yep.
I think you need a defensive line here. Oh, where is he at? Is he still? No, he got taken. Is he? Hold on. Did he get taken? Yeah, he's gone. All right. Mark, are you good? Mark, did Mark freeze?
I didn't know. I was like, oh.
Mark, did you your last freaking pick, you freeze?
He almost had a chance. He said he's doing it fast now too.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? All right, so Monty isn't running back one overall, but has top 10 lock. Swift is getting.
I don't think he's getting the door either. And I think Swift, the more Monty plays, the less Swift plays, the better off he is. He's not like the more you give him the ball, he gets more production. No, you give him the production at the right time. I'm telling you, they can play off each other. They can run the ball a lot. If they go up on teams, they're going to be able to run the ball down people's throats.
Yeah,
I love that duo.
They're also, if we trade for 9, you're not getting 32 for
so Derpy, you're 100% right. What it is we'll have to throw in like a 4th round pick too to get the 32 back from the Steelers. So if you want 9, we'll go down to 17, but with the 17 32, it'll have to be 9 and like 1. No, it'll probably have to be 70 something in order to be able to do that. So for the math to make sense. So you're right though.
All right. Is Mark coming on? He hasn't even did he text you? Hold on. Mark says I want Pickens, the defensive tackle out of the South Carolina. Your internet went out. What is up with that internet over there, man? Y'all's internet kind of jank. How's it going out? All right, so he wants the defense. He wants Pickens.
I guess that's it.
Okay. Is that the best one available there? All right, he wants Pickens. We'll give him Pickens.
Yep, we'll say okay. Yeah,
that's not bad. All right. Do they get a review of this too?
Yeah, afterwards. Okay. You'll be able to go through each one.
So I went with Quentin Johnson and Andre Carter for the Ravens. No second and third. No force. I want Pickens. Yeah, I got you, man. We gave you Pickens, dude. We gave you Pickens.
Full results.
Is it full results?
Yeah.
Okay. So
CJ Stroud 1. Wow, Bryce Young 4. That's not happening.
I don't
Where
know.
did Will
That
Levis go?
you say that's not happened, but that's a possibility, man.
Well, I hear Mort said that Bryce Young is a shoe-in for number 1, which I still have a hard time believing.
But I hear. Yeah, I got you, Mark. No worries. Can you jump on your phone, maybe? I don't know. Unless you're done, we're about to close it out anyways. This is why we started earlier. This is about the time we end up shutting it down anyways. So
yeah.
All right. So Bryce Young went to Colts. That's interesting.
They'll be lucky with that. I don't think that happens. Because I think you need to. Where did 12? Where did Texas go? JSN. So if they go JSN, they're going to get a real quarterback too. That changes their team immediately.
Unless they believe, I don't know. I
don't see.
I can see this happening though. I can if you send me the invite. All right. If you want, it's up to you. Let me. Hey, I know it's gonna be weird, Mark, but it's so much quicker if I just do it through Sleeper. Is that all right?
I'm doing it through Facebook right now.
You're doing it through Facebook? Just because I have Sleeper open already right now. Are you gonna do Facebook?
Yeah, I did it.
All right, cool. Let's see. Jaden Carter, Miles Murphy.
I like that.
Okay.
I can do that. I can see that.
Broderick Jones. Okay. Kind of almost what we said, and then they moved it. See, this is weird. So this means that they're bringing him in to replace Saquon next year.
Yep, exactly
what
they're doing.
Also, see that's exactly what they're doing here. Oh, hey, all right. You got your phone? All right, good. And
I did a mobile hotspot. Yeah,
you can also tilt your phone sideways too if you join on your phone.
Yeah, well, I just used the mobile hotspot feature on my phone.
Okay. Well,
I'm back. What's up?
All right, so Dalton Kincaid, you went with Dalton Kincaid there.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Branch went to the Jags. Okay. Will Levis fell all the way down to the
17. And the Steelers are not drafting Will Levis.
No,
they have their guy. There's no way.
No.
Detroit with Lucas Van Ness.
But I also see him not getting picked in the top 10.
It's
possible.
I just
don't think he's that good. I don't think
it's possible. I don't see Detroit passing on twice. They could stash him away. Minnesota could stash him away. There's like teams that can grab him, and doesn't make sense for us others.
Right. So Mark went with Michael Mayer in the first, and then with his Chargers, and then I took Quentin Johnson here with the Ravens for the first pick,
which is good.
Kelly Ringo went to Washington. Then I ended up getting Darnell Wright, which I addressed the tackle. That's the first thing that Mac Jones needs. Yep. I felt like that was the most important thing. I really wanted to get like a receiver for him, but I felt like the tackle was more important right now than a receiver, and I could look into waivers or get one later.
Dwan Jones went to the Bengals. Maybe he'll play guard.
Yeah, that 6'8", 370-pound guy gonna play guard. Yeah, I was like, all right,
Tennessee would be dancing in the street.
Do they have
get
room for him at the tackle 11. Spot?
Yeah, they actually do because they're gonna get rid of their left tackle.
Yeah,
the one they just brought in.
Tennessee would love at 11. I can see that too. But you need an offensive tackle to block for the guy. But but you only get the offensive tackle because you have the guy. I think Will Levis would get snatched up by 4 of these teams. So it is what it is. So
that's the first.
I like Isaiah Foskey to the Eagles. I like that a lot.
Okay. I was gonna say Trenton Simpson at Buffalo that I liked here towards the end. It's a good fit.
Those are both good fits.
It's a really good
because
fit.
Folsky could go be what he needs to be and not have any pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, Trent Simpson. He could go be everything he's supposed
He's
to be.
going to get plugged in right away.
And they need that guy because Draymond is gone. So
Yeah. All right. So starting at the second round, Sector Tillman, John Michael Schmidt. You guys
going,
like this guy?
I told you he's going early, man. This dude.
And what's crazy is look at this draft. They got a really good center, a really good potential athletic QB who, if it pans out, now this is a move that's a possibility, but they paired him up with JSN.
Yeah, I would like that.
Really good.
I like that with Bryce Young. If you got Bryce Young and you give me that center, because he's a big center that's going to allow no pressure in his face.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
And that's why I would love Bryce Young with JSN and having John Michael Schmidt. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they got other picks.
Junior in the second
round.
round.
He fell all the way to second. Yeah, but I agree with you. Brian.
So Joey Porter going to Arizona. Arizona got a first round pick in the second round. That's great.
They just lost Murphy, so
yep.
Brian Breesy to the Raiders. That's interesting too.
That'd be nasty.
Will McDonald to the Rams.
Oh my god.
Seahawks getting more offensive line. They don't need a tackle.
I believe these two Jets picks are what's going for Aaron Rodgers. I believe 42 and 43 are both going.
Guard and stop crying about the left tackle spot. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they do, though. If we give you 17-32, even if we move up to the 9th, I need more than a 4th round, man.
I think that what you're going to get is a 4th. I think that's what's going to be. Or it'll be a 3rd next year. I don't think you're going to get more than that. I was looking at, when you look at the chart, it's 150 points. So it's the Bears will have to really throw in an early 5th or a late 4th to make up the points, the point system. So it'll be like 9 and 108 or something like that, to make up the points for the 17 and 32.
Who the Steelers trying to get at 9?
No, I want 61 or 60.
The best left tackle. Whoever's the best left tackle, Steelers will come get. Paris Johnson, the Steelers will come get. And the Bears say, well, I'll get 2 picks now. I'll get my whoever's left a tackle, and I'll go grab the defensive tackle. So you get 2 for the either BJLRG or someone a defensive lineman, and along with the offensive tackle. So that kind of fits both needs. So.
Got you.
And Adita Board going to the edge. Jack Campbell. You selected Jack Campbell there.
I hate that.
but it's very likely though that happens.
He's the perfect player for that type of defense.
This makes no sense to me unless they make plans to get rid of one of them.
With Jahmyr Gibbs?
Yeah, that does make sense to me. Drew Sanders, I see. Keon White, yes. And then I went with Darnell Washington here in the second.
I like that because the Pats really do need tight ends.
And he's kind of like a lineman, and he's just so big.
He's perfect for the Patriots.
Yeah, I still question mark about the running back here, but I see why you did that. I just felt like there was stronger needs somewhere else.
Yeah, but I agree with that.
Because
once again, running backs. You find great running backs in the 5th, 6th round, undrafted running backs. You find them every single year.
Mm-hmm. A-Chain to the Bills? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Who wants that?
JL Skinner might be crazy good.
The Lions are having a great draft again. Every mock draft, they're having a great draft.
Yeah. And then here I went with Rashee Rice. I waited too long. I should have drafted a receiver sooner. But I do remember I ended up getting a second for next year. So
look, you got receivers and DBs went very early in this draft, and I'm very surprised.
They did, and I did not anticipate that. So now I'm kind of here with Rashee Rice. He's probably the lower top of the half tier guys.
Yeah, he's 7 or 8, 9.
Did you see Mike Gesicki won't be in the wide receiver tight end room this year? No, I did not see that. What do you mean he's not gonna be in the wide receiver tight end
How's he
room?
not
How
gonna
is
be in the
that
tight end
even
room?
really? I'll look
That
into
doesn't even
this,
make
but that doesn't make sense. So
doesn't
what's he
make
gonna
any
go
sense
to
to me.
tackle?
New
Like
England,
he-
New England doesn't need a tight end, and they signed Gesicki.
I have,
I'm
I
pretty sure
can't
Mike
remember.
Gesicki
No,
signed with the Patriots.
yeah, he's one day
I
ago.
think you're right, Mark. I think you're right.
So maybe we did need the tight end. Although it is only a 1-year deal.
No, it says it said just with 3 tight ends on the roster, Dolphins appear likely to draft. So the Dolphins are going to draft an extra tight end.
Yeah. I was going to have his own individual game plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, Mike. You do you. We're gonna run our offense, but go on out there and you just be productive, my guy.
They said right now Mac Jones is out there throwing with receivers, Mike Gesicki and Tyquan Thornton. He's been doing it for the last 3 days. Yeah.
And then Brian went with Luke Musgrave here, tight end with the Cowboys, and then
Which
finishing
works
off
really
the
well for
third. Cody Mock to the Rams. I like that. I like Cody Mock. I really do. Keyshawn Butte with
Sam Laporta went all the way down to 73.
yeah. Antonio Johnson here with the Packers. Tank Bigsby to the Colts. That's a good fit. And Hooker, Zach Evans. And then I went with Jartavius Martin here.
Yeah.
I felt like I should have went. I did crappy with the
Forgot by Brandon Joseph pick.
Say what?
You're
You
Brandon
skipped my
Joseph.
Brandon Joseph pick.
Oh, I did. My bad.
Way too
No,
high.
Keyshawn Butte. Oh, and then
the Chargers.
my bad. You're
right
my
there,
bad, my bad.
right above you.
Just not a bad pick either. I feel like it's gonna
No.
be just fine there. I'll find it and tag it. Yeah, sure, go for it. So yeah, who else have we got? That's it, right?
Joe
That was the
Tipperman.
last pick.
Well, you missed your Andre Carter, Joe Tipperman, and then I have one pick at the bottom.
And Joe Tipperman, they're saying he's going to go in the second round. Yeah, we got him.
We saw that one where he went to the Giants in the first round.
Yeah,
I know, and that's why I was like, if you can get him in the third round, hey.
And then obviously my Pickens pick before my internet, which I still don't have back. I don't know what happened. We got a major out of it right now.
Yeah, I bet. But anyways, it's not a bad pick there at third for Pickens. So it's not a bad pick. So anyways, it was a long one. We started a little bit earlier. Got one in, so one rookie in. Are we doing any more rookies next week? You want to?
I think so.
What are we? Maxi?
No.
Maybe?
Anyone?
I'm kind of done with it, but we can do another defensive line if you really want to.
We don't have to.
I don't think we have to, because you know what? We're getting closer right now. And you should know who these guys are. Top 5 are really what you need. You're not paying attention to some of this stuff.
If we don't, we'll do all 7 rounds tomorrow. Same thing, but 7 rounds.
Do you think we need to do like the night before? We'll do like a prediction show. See if that's the most right.
At least for the first round.
Maybe like the first round, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
like
the first
that.
round. So we can figure that out. But yeah. So, anyways, it was kind of a long one. So had a plethora of guys come in and out. So I appreciate Anthony, James, Peanut Butter, Derpy, y'all. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start into mock drafts. Or should we do the Dynasty one first? And then do a 7-round one the following week after that?
I feel like our IDP draft would really be very interesting. And
I want to do that after the draft.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With the new guys in, with the new IDP, because IDP is not going to be updated until after
the draft. Anyway. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah.
Plus, I'd like to know where they go first before we start just randomly drafting people.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, we'll think about some Dynasty drafts next week. We'll do a 4-round Dynasty draft, and we'll try and keep that one at a short show. Make it like an hour long. And yeah. None of this 2-hour stuff that we've been doing lately.
3 hours that we're about to approach right now.
Well, we also started earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, because we would be ending about this time anyway. So, all right. Anyways, that was interesting. Good mock draft. I feel like very interesting on some of those picks. And it's different when you control it compared to what you see. And we knocked out 6 of these teams. So, we had a
is
little
there a
bit more
feature
control
on there where it like gives you a grade for your draft?
No.
That would be interesting, but I haven't seen any one that
That would
gives you
be. I
grades.
wish it would.
No. But, yeah. Anything else?
No, I mean this is fun. It's a lot of stuff going on. We don't have a lot of drafts going on, coming up because this is all that matters right now. You're not gonna get much more information. We're not getting more information between now and the draft. So all it is like what will happen.
Yeah. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We're gonna be sitting probably in the draft. Is it the 26th or the 27th?
27.
Okay, so we won't be on. All right. All right. That's it. I'm think my brain is just done now.
It's fried.
That was a long one. So good morning, good evening, good night, guys. Thanks for sticking around. If you were jumping in and out of the stream, just checking us out. So next week we're gonna do a dynasty mock draft, maybe with 4 rounds, 5 rounds. We'll see what we decide on, and should be an hour short one, I guess. Call that a short one, I guess. All right,
just jump on in, guys, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do something. We always do. We always will. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.
Later.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. When I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. When I watch me elevate.